Okay, I just posted on our site that we're coming to do a live here on YouTube, and things have, as you know, a lot's been going on with the quarantine and everything, and I'm located in California, so currently we're at a stay-at-home kind of lockdown, and so we're not allowed to, they don't want us going out at all. And if it's a medical need, or a doctor appointment, or like medication or something, or if it's a food need, then we can go and down to the store and everything. So I just wanted to say hi to everyone. And if you, oh well, you're so sweet, Rhonda, thank you so much. If you have a snack, I'm actually in the process of renourishing. So we were able to get some chicken broth. What's up, my love, Chris? Colleen, New York. What's up, Janelle? How are you guys doing? So I have a funny story to share with you. Yesterday, we're not participating in the hoarding at all. And, Rod and I talked about this from the very beginning, that, we saw these things happen, and I was like, regardless, we don't want to participate that. Oh, Zion, you're in the hospital right now? Oh, my love. You're doing treatment? Oh, I am so proud of you. Oh my gosh. I am so proud of you, loved one. Oh, this is wonderful news. Oh my Chris, what's up? How are you doing? Son, this is such great news that you're in treatment, getting better from recovery. This is amazing. So I just love hearing these comments. It really it skyrocket. I mean, it just like catapults my heart, which also helps. This is one thing that's a little bizarre. It helps with like hunger stimulation too. When you're feeling a little bit better, it helps with the hunger. So these connections are so important. What's up, my Jasmine? Hey, TD, Amber, Laura. Doing so much better. So check this out yesterday. So as I said, we're not participating in the hoarding and everything. And I had run out of some essential food items that I'm able to take in right now. And oh my gosh, it is so bare, and it's like a ghost town, really. And hi, Georgina. And so we had to go out for hours, driving for hours to find some of these, necessities, because every place was out. And I was able to pick up medication. A couple things like we needed was things like eggs, because that's one of the things that I can swallow right now. I'm recovered now from a bacteria infection. And I have to tell you guys something. It's been, and then on top of this, not having the readily access to food. So what happened was I was so swollen, I couldn't swallow. It was like I couldn't even swallow my own spit. And it was throbbing, and my GI was messed up. So it was some kind of bacteria infection. And it took like almost 2 weeks to get through it. And it really took a lot of energy from me. And during this process in refeeding, it's a quite common symptom. And it's not, oh, my Joanne's here. What's up, my Joanne? You better be on here, young lady. You're not allowed to not have a chat with me. So recovering from all that. So we also have, I have, what I do is, I don't have my unicorn cup right now. I got a little crazy monkey. I love it. Oh, Trisha, thank you so much. Another thing we're looking for is chicken broth. And I need low sodium chicken broth, because being in this condition, you don't want to exacerbate any more problems with blood pressure or stress on the heart. So I keep my sodium down, because when you read the can, I'm like, whoa, I got a day's worth of sodium in a cup. That's no bueno. So, but we make do with what we can. But we were lucky. We scored. We were able to get two little cartons of low sodium chicken broth, but it was all the way in another county. So literally, and what's going on is people aren't answering their phones at the stores. So, and we had placed an order for some of the necessities, but as you know, things have become so delayed that it was taking too long, and I didn't want to sacrifice anything more. So that's pretty much what happened yesterday. And okay, I got a really funny story. And then I want to just chat with you guys and open this up to have a little talk. So what happened was, we have a microwave, and it's like probably like 15 years old, and it gave out the other day. And so we were looking everywhere on Craigslist and you know, just some various apps like that to see if anybody's like, you know, getting rid of one, or, you know, because right now, as you know, like, especially right now, funds are very, very tight, and we have a hard time with medical and things like that. So I was looking, and I literally spent hours trying to find a microwave. And I messaged everybody. Good idea, Rhonda, about the marketplace on Facebook. That's an excellent idea. I should have just come and asked you guys some ideas, and then here I am gallivanting trying to find something. So you know how when you're trying to look at something, it seems like everything you're trying to find when you're in a particular location on like a Craigslist or something is really far away, like a 2-hour drive. Like everything is like that. So I didn't anticipate this. So I was looking online, and there was one that was, they were selling it for $10, which was like, oh, thank God. And it was relatively close in the same county. And it was in the same, it's like the neighboring city it had listed. And what had happened is I was asking the lady, she was so sweet online, and like, hey, can you, she said, oh, by the way, hi, Danielle. So anyhow, the lady's typing back to me, and she's sweet as pie. And she's saying, okay, well, I'll be home, and we're trying to coordinate a time where I can come see it, you know, and get it. And I didn't want to we are in desperate need of it, because Rod has to do, and the help that's needed for the feeding, because unfortunately, I'm a 24-hour job. Unfortunately, it is like that. But it won't stay that way. You know, there's always that. But he has to, you know, there's so much that needs to be done, and the constant feedings and changings and things that go on. So it's very busy. And what happened is Rod does a lot of microwave heating, you know. So because I'm a very relatively slow eater, because what happened is with the not being able, Tara, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Hi, my sweetheart. Okay, I'm so sorry. I get too excited when I see you. So what happened is he has to reheat a lot, because my food gets cold very fast. And the warmer it is, the easier it can go down. Very soft foods, pureed right now. And so he's constantly reheating. So no microwave for several days was making him really, really tired. And so she's like, the lady on the app is saying, oh, don't worry, you know, my husband will be home. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, she goes, is this Rachel from down the street? I'm like, what? I had no link to my name or, you know, data. And I'm like, and I had a picture that wasn't even me. And I'm like, what the heck? And she goes, it's your neighbor from down the street, 2 doors down. And I went, oh my gosh. And talk about the coincidences of every place is like an hour or 2 hour drive to get to, and she's just down the street and she's my neighbor. And she goes, we'll be back. And you know what she did? I have to tell you, she ended up, bless her sweetheart. I mean, she sees how I've, atrophied recently and things, and still fighting me through it. She wouldn't take anything for it. And a shout out to the kindness of people and those who are so sweet. We kept saying, no, take the Tyndall, and she just wouldn't have it. They wouldn't have it. And it's just a reminder of what such sweet people there are around here. And I just wanted to extend something to you guys. We have a couple of extra face masks for those in critical need. They're not hoarded. They were from before. And so anyone, I want to kind of use this as a resource for people to, let's help each other out in any way we can, And another thing I have is that, and please post down below if you have something you're in need of, or if you have something that maybe you can help people. This would be the perfect platform. Oh, Tara, you're so sweet. An Amazon wish list. You know what? I've never even made one. I never even thought of it. That's such a great idea to make it like someone's Amazon wish list. And we can maybe help out. I also have something for those who have babies or people who are very, in need of some nutrition. I can't digest this, but this is something, this is an expensive product. I know it's called Similac. And it's a formula for babies and things like that. It's a hypoallergenic formula for those who get sensitivities to proteins and things like that. And it has DHA, vitamin E, and protein in it. But I'm not able to digest it myself. But anybody who has is in need of it, please let us know. We'd be more than happy to participate in any way that we can in helping each other out, because right now there's there's a lot of panic going on. A lot of people, I will say, forgetting their humanity, and let us not forget that about each other. Regardless of race, religion, what we believe, what we think, we are human beings and we need each other. And that's the biggest message I want to take away from today. Let's not forget our humanity and remember that we are all going through something very difficult. And God bless those people out there who are fighting like heck. And I know a lot of people are being sent home from even eating disorder treatment centers from various places internationally to make room for the hospital beds. And it's sad, but understandably a necessity, because those with an eating disorder, there's no bottom. There's no rock bottom. Our rock bottom is fatal. So please, please let us surround each other with love and support. And especially in this isolation time, which is where mental diseases thrive in that environment. So we really need to be there for one another. FaceTiming, finding activities. Rod and I are going to be hosting some events online. And we would love for you guys to participate. We're actually looking into programs where we can have video interactions, where one of you could call in and we can talk and people can watch, and we can have, it's kind of like maybe like a FaceTime with a bunch of people on it, where other people can view, and we can all like maybe do some art or just have a conversation, because you guys are freaking very interesting people. And I really want to connect. This is the time for it, because this is kind of, look at it as an advantage. We have to find a silver lining here. And the advantage is look at how busy we've become, wrapped up in our daily normalcies, right? We forget that these things that we do so quickly that make us enjoy life. If you look at people in other countries, in very remote areas, the simplicity of their life and the things they smile at. They have, see, I don't want to be happy because I want to be, for me personally, I would rather be content. Content is no highs, no lows, just an overall general sense of well-being. That is my goal. That is what I aim for. Because you know what? It's okay to be sad. And it's okay to sit with the sadness. And if we don't learn how to deal with our sadness, awful things happen. We go for the high of fun in life and forget that with those dark times, that's where the light comes from, is from those dark times. The people who are so, I would say, impactful, that personally for me, are the people not born with the silver spoon in their mouth, things are easy. It's those that have to endure and layer themselves with adversity and fight that. Those are the ones that just take my breath away. I love documentaries, for example, and just watching how people interact. What I get from you guys is priceless. So I would just want to give that back and just keep this general feeling going of let us be okay with the sadness and not strive to be happy all the time, because that is so unachievable. Let's be content. Let us learn to deal with these negative emotions. I want to take some calls. What am I saying? Some messages from people. You guys have been writing. And Chris, I'm glad you really like the idea. The group chat is, I really think that this is the perfect time to give us the legs we need to propel ourselves. This is the perfect time to connect. This is the ideal time to reach out. And I know there are some of you out there who are totally alone. You know, Jenna Lynn, bless your heart. I understand you feel hopeless. Oh, Laura, I'm so glad you joined us. I'm so glad you caught us. It is a very down time. It's catastrophic, the amount of people who are suffering right now. And then to add on to that, some more isolation. It's a really hard time, but you know what? Take a look at people in other situations. Let's take a look at that. That's what I'm doing. Let's take a look at what other people are looking at. What are they going through? See, empathy is emotional intelligence to me. It diffuses anger. It diffuses any negative feelings when you understand and when you see that. And I want you guys to be that unicorn with me. You know, let's hear a great point. God is waking people up. Let's wake each other up. My Stacy's here. My Stacy's here. I loves me, my Stacy. She's my cuz. And you know what? Chris, it's a great point. You're never too old to have lullabies. You're never too old to have like all these little things. And what we're going to do is I'm actually going to get some tomorrow. I'm going to get you guys on this. We're going to do something together. I'm going to make a commitment to you tomorrow. I want to do like something group fun with you. I don't care if we're singing or if we're painting or whatever, but bring your game tomorrow, my friends. I will be ringing that doorbell. You ring back, and hopefully you answer. If you don't, do your thing. But if you can, please join us. So I'm calling you out. Let's think of something fun to do, and let's keep this feeling of that humanity going. Post down there if you have something that you want to bring to the table. I got some Similac and some facial masks that I'm totally down with. A 90s sing-along, Michelle, you're my jam, woman. It's on. We doing this. You too. We doing a jam tomorrow. So okay, that's it. I'm calling y'all out. I'm gonna have a little rap flow ready for you tomorrow. I'm gonna be doing my own lyrics, putting it to something. We're gonna bring the 90s down here and get this party going. So bring your A game, people, and join me tomorrow. Be that unicorn. I'm here. Rod's here. He's going strong. And I like a little zipper dancing. I won't even mind. Or floss dancing. A little floss dancing. Rod came up with a new move called the zipper. And I'm going to make him show it to you because it's pretty cool. I always get my jam on when it comes on when I see him doing it. So let's do that. Let's do that and do something, you know, let's connect. And Tara, another one, that's a great idea, like a therapy session, things like that. This is what we're here for. We are here to connect. I'm here communicating with all of you guys. We're looking at all the comments. We're hitting them all. Let's do this and bring your A game tomorrow. I'm counting on you guys. Bring your A game. Be that unicorn today. Don't you let me down because I need you. As much as you don't think so, I know you guys and I need you too. So I love you. Be that unicorn and shine, my people. I love my family out there. God bless you guys and let's do this. I'll see you tomorrow.